Hey there, YouTube. Today's really exciting for me because I'm going to be showing you one of my absolute favorite tricks. I mean, I can't tell you how excited I am about this. I literally do this all the time. Usually if I want to show off or something like that, like to prove I'm an amazingly boring person or something. When people find out that I do mental math, they ask what it is, and I do this trick to show them exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about mental math, because it gets the point across and it looks amazingly impressive. I'll show you what I mean by doing it as a party trick in a second, but first let's go over the method. How you go about doing this is the exact same way that you do in my last video on squaring numbers that end in 5. And I'm not going to go over everything, but I am going to go over the stuff real quick. So here we go. The rules for doing this, first off, the numbers in the tens place have to both be the same. Like you see here, we have two 20s, here we have two 80s, here we have two 40s, here we have two 70s. And then in the ones place, they have to add together to 10. So here we have a 7 and 3, which equals 10, a 1 and a 9, which equals 10, a 2 and an 8, which equals 10, and a 4 and a 6 that equals 10. So with those rules in mind, here's how you go about doing this. You take the number in the tens place, which is the same for either number, obviously, and you increase it by 1. So we have a 3 and a 2 now, and you multiply those. So 3 times 2 is 6. And then you multiply the numbers in the ones place. So 3 times 7 is 21, and you simply write that down. So the answer to 27 times 23 is 621. In this next case here, we increase 8 by 1 to get 9, and we multiply 9 times 8, which gives us 27. So we write that down. And the last two digits are going to be the number in the ones place multiplied. So 1 times 9 is 9, but I have two spaces here. Well, there's an understood 0 before the 9. So we just write down 09. And our answer to 81 times 89 is 7,209. Our next one here, we increase 4 by 1 and multiply that. So 4 times 5 is 20. And then the last two digits of the answer are going to be 2 times 8, which is obviously 16. And that gives us our answer, 2016. Real simple. This last one here I have 74 times 76. So 7 times 8 is 56. And then 4 times 6 is 24. And that gives us our answer, 5,624. Now, let me show you real quick what I was talking about, how I do this as a party trick. When someone finds out that I do mental math, they'll often ask me to demonstrate it. So I'll tell them to just name any two-digit number. So let's say they name 72. Now, the number that I name is going to be that number, the tens digit is going to stay the same. I'm sorry. The tens digit is going to stay the same, so I'm going to name 70, and then for the ones digit, it's going to be 2 minus 10, or 8. And as you can see, that follows the rules of the problems we had up there, and the answer to this problem would be 5,616. Now you might be saying to yourself, but Mike, what if they named off a number like, say, 55? What do I do then? If I just say 55 also, then it sounds silly. No, instead of that, I say, okay, you named any two-digit number that you wanted. Now I'm going to go ahead and square that in my head for you. And I follow the rules that I used on my last video, which actually, they're the same rules as these, if you sit down and think about it. I might do a video at some point showing how the mathematics of this actually works. But it's just 5 times 1 greater than it, which is going to be 30. And then I stick a 25 on the end, and I have the answer. So that's how you can turn this into a really cool party trick if you wanted to. I just hope you go to parties that are as boring as mine are, where they actually ask you to do math at the party. Have a great day, everyone, and I'm glad you're watching these videos. Bye-bye.